What is your American dream?
That my daughters can grow up and do anything they want to do. That's my American dream.
My American dream is an America that's unified and diverse and, filled with understanding and compassion and love.
My American dream is I hope that we can all just live equally and freely without prejudice, without ignorance.
I want to create a business. I want to build my charity, start in America, build a charity.
My American dream is that we can live in a country where we don't necessarily agree on absolutely everything, but we can respect each other and we can work towards making the country better together, because that's what it's all about.
Everyone has a right to the American dream.
Oh yeah, let's check out my Groundhog Sam Instagram page. Oh, that was me at the Mets game. They wouldn't let me burrow on the field. That was fun. Me at Puerto Rico Day Parade. Oh, Belgium Kim brought me chocolate. That was delicious. Me with my best friend and hero, Mr. Brad Bernstein. I wonder how many friends are following me now. Oh, 21 friends. Oh, look at that. My good buddy Gibby the Groundhog's following me. Oh, hi, Gibby. Oh, Gibby. He and I go way, way back. Ha, 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 ha. I'll have to follow him, too. Followed. Ha. Oh, hello, everybody. I didn't even see you there. I was just checking my Groundhog Sam Instagram account. Did you miss yesterday's episode of Brad Show Live? Well, in case you did, Miami field correspondent Anna Azcona discussed Melania's jacket that she wore when she went to visit the children who've been separated from their parents at the border. Bad form, Melania. Bad form. And then we saw executive producer Jill went to the India Day Festival with me and the whole gang, and it was an amazing day where we met lots of awesome people, listened to beautiful music, met Bollywood stars, and ate a lot. Ha 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 ha. And most importantly, we had over 700 shares. Brad Squad, you rock. And now, 50 of you will have a chance to win a Groundhog Sam T-shirt. Yep, you'll be able to wear me around all day. Wow. Okay. What's on today's show? You'll have to watch and see. Enjoy!
Welcome, everybody, and it is Thursday, what's today, June 28th, I believe.
That is correct.
Is that correct? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Brad Show Live. This is the show where the first 30 minutes we talk about whatever we feel like. The next hour we answer immigration questions, and the last 30 minutes we do whatever we feel like. That's basically our show.
That's a great
That's basically the rundown of our show. I am joined here by Belgium Kim. Welcome.
Hello.
Jonathan Yo-Yo Elias, and hello, Belgium Kim. There we are.
Hello, hi.
Close up there on you. And I'm the one talking. Let's go back to me now. There we are. And Jonathan Yo-Yo Elias. He is, a lot of times we always say he's on assignment, and, I just dropped my pencil, it's okay, I don't need it. He's on assignment, and that really means he just took the day off. But in all seriousness today, the man is on assignment.
He is.
We sent him down with Pat Rice.
Yep.
Right?
Oh, that's pea slice, as I like to call her.
Pea slice, Pat Rice.
Yep.
Or as her mother and father call her, Patrice.
Yep.
We sent Yo-Yo down with Pat Rice down to Washington, D.C. to cover the Women's March on Washington as it relates to the separation of the families at the border. And we will have them back hopefully tomorrow. They're back on the Amtrak, I understand, as we speak,
yep.
I believe. Is that correct?
Yes.
And for everybody out there, I do have to say hello. Jella Shauna, the first person to say good evening, Brad. Asset Lindo says good evening, my people. And Tamika Nelson says, hey, y'all. Malia Lobin Martin, hi, Brad. Carol Anderson, the Tiger, hi, Brad. Kim, Jonathan, Sam, Jeff Posey. He's not saying hello to anybody. He just wants to know, what is your Ecuadorian dream?
Every day.
Every day it's a different country for him. Malia Lobin Martin, hi, Kim. Abigail Taylor Watson, hey, guys. And who else we got here? Arlene Marie Lucis says hello. Maria Lobin Martin says, hi, Jonathan. I'll pass it on to him. Marsha Whitaker, hello, Brad Squad. And then Jeff Posey has after the joke, there's comes in like a
normal.
yes. And hello, fam, one and all.
There it
Marsha
is.
Whitaker, Tom Tom. What does that even mean?
Tamika.
Oh, Tamika is Tom Tom. I didn't know that.
Yep.
I did not know that. All
Everybody's
right.
got a nickname, Brad. We can't
Yes,
be the only
and
ones.
Rob J. Roberts jamming to the pre-show music. We actually like the pre-show music, and
I
we have a
jam.
joke. We have a joke here, in the production room that we've heard this music so much now, it goes with us all over. Don't you
Absolutely.
always on weekends now? I'm like da da. It's always going in my head.
Yeah.
Right?
David Moreno made fun of me for it just a couple days ago
Who
because I
did?
was just like David Moreno.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, our criminal defense attorney. He literally was like, "Was that the Brad Show live music?"
Yes, it
yes,
was.
it was.
And I'm a survivor all the way from Arizona. Hey, Brad Squad. And let's see, Lisa Bling Rose popping in there.
Rena La Sirene is new.
Luis Moore says, "Hey, Squad." Lois Moore. Is
Ooh,
that new?
Loose Moore. That's
Loose
my
Moore.
mommy.
Oh, that's your mommy,
That's my
Loose
mom.
Moore.
Hi, Mom.
Ah, hello, Mom. How you doing?
Yeah, she's struggling right now because she knows she moved to Belgium, so she's on a 6-hour time difference.
So she's actually ahead of us
Yeah,
right now. So it's about midnight
it's
there.
almost midnight
All right,
there,
go
yeah.
to sleep, please. All right, Lynn Brown, CC Mitchell. Who else we
If
got here?
Ioana is in the comments. Stacy Bless. Stacy Bless just hopped in the comments.
Yeah.
I met Stacy Bless today. She's been watching the show and she's been stuck in the comment closet. We have gotten her out. Welcome, Stacy Bless, family.
And welcome, Stacy. Everybody, welcome, Stacy. Abigail Taylor Watson also calling us out.
Yes. What
Belgium Kim, Yo-Yo, and Brad, you all owe us extra 15 minutes today, starting at hashtag 548. We owe them an extra 15 minutes plus 50 T-shirts.
They're getting shirts.
Every day I owe more and more. It's going the wrong way here.
One day the
What
show
does
is
Brad?
gonna be
What does
8
Brad?
to 11.
When does Brad win? Anything?
Right.
I don't know. I always owe. It's always me. It's like it's like my kids. Dad, you owe me this.
Yeah.
Wait. Didn't I just pay for your education, your food, your clothing? Why do I owe you anything?
That's not your role as a dad is
Yes.
to owe.
I owe.
You give.
I go, I don't understand why. I go, when do you owe me, son?
When you're
When I'm old.
and decrepit.
That's right. I don't want to get there. Thank you very much. BKT Gurrier. Gurrier.
Yeah.
Is that new?
BKT Guerrier, we had him yesterday
Yes.
for the first time.
All
I
right.
think.
Well, welcome.
Hey.
Welcome. And who else we got here? Anybody else? Shio Doman.
Ooh.
Shio Doman. Is she saying she demand? Or is it her name is Shio Doman? Or is her name? It's SHIODOMAN. So she could be She Demand.
Yeah. Shio Daman.
Or she's a Shio Doman. But welcome.
Welcome. Hello.
Let us know.
Either
Okay.
way.
Patrona Collins, Kimmy Kim from London is in the house.
Hey.
Iffy Awana.
We love If Ioana.
Yes.
Especially because I like to say If Ioana.
If you wanna come over later.
If Ioana, exactly.
Right. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Iffy.
Iffy who?
If you wanna come over. I don't know. It's one of those
That's how
days.
your brain works.
That's how my
It's
brain
just
works. Ali
unbelievable.
Harris Morgan, no sound, guys. I'm not hearing.
No one else has said we have sound issues, and normally we get the whole Brad squad cracking down on us. So if you're having issues, try refreshing.
All right, I was only joking. All right. And Stacy Bless, why don't you just tell her to go check her volume or turn us off and turn us back on again,
exactly.
maybe.
Do a little
Ma
restart.
Dukes, how you doing? And LaShauna Perkins is in the house there, or at least somewhere on the phone. And you told me Patrona Collins. Was that?
Yeah.
I didn't see her comment.
Hers was like in the very beginning, and
I
so
must
we
have
only
missed
see
it.
the last 100.
Oh, I
So
see. That's why I
it may
missed
have
it.
already been pushed down.
That's why I missed it. Patrona Collins, at least according to Belgium Kim,
Yeah.
said, "Welcome to the greatest show on earth."
It's the
I
truth.
go, wow.
I think it's
Wow.
the truth.
Well, one person in the world
Lisa Bling Rose says we're also
thinks
the best
we are
show.
the greatest show on earth.
I also think we're the greatest show.
I
on earth.
think later today, 50
Yeah.
people will think we're the greatest show on earth.
That's true.
When we give away our 50
Yeah.
Groundhog Sam T-shirts.
Free swag.
Yes.
That will always get it.
In the meantime,
Yes.
we're going to give the swag out in about 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
Okay.
Got
And
it.
we have our Wheel of Fortune here, the Bradshaw Wheel of Fortune.
Got to bust it back out.
So we're going to bust it out and we're going to explain to everybody. If you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, then in about 10 minutes, 50 T-shirts are being given away. Now's the time to tell your friend, hey, you not only are we giving free advice, free stuff.
Yes.
Free. I would say something else, but this is a family program.
What were you
I'd be
gonna
like,
say?
hey, come over, watch Bradshaw Live. It's free, S-H-I-T.
Right.
minutes.
That it is. It is.
Right?
It is. Free-ish.
Free-ish.
We say ish when we say it.
Yeah,
nice.
free-ish.
Free-ish.
Right.
Who doesn't want free-ish?
Free stuff, but I
Yeah.
would say stuff,
Right.
but maybe after 1 or 2 tequilas, I would say free
It would
something
just
else.
take you 2 tequilas?
2 tequilas. 2 tequilas and I have a potty mouth.
Really?
Yes, 2 tequilas and I'm like every word out of my mouth is a curse. Yeah.
We gotta get you
I'm like
drunk, Brad.
I'm like a different because I'm a very proper guy.
Yeah.
I really am.
Yeah.
I mean, I might be loud. I wave my hands and everything, but I'm basically a proper person.
You
I'm
are.
I'm not. I don't really curse a lot.
You're not vulgar
I'm
in
not
any way.
vulgar in any
Yeah.
way. 2 tequilas, it's like I'm Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are like normal Belgium Kim
Yes,
after 2
exactly.
tequilas.
Do you know? I will tell you. I will tell everybody in the Brad Squad a story. When I interviewed Belgium Kim, she in the first 5 minutes of the interview must have dropped the F-bomb like 5 times, and I'm like, either this woman is like the most, out there, like she's like, this is her.
Right. Yeah.
Or I said, who goes to an interview and drops the F-bomb 5 times?
I got the job.
I
didn't
said either she's really, really like, I don't want to say like the dumbest interview in the world or the most brilliant. I chose brilliant, and we didn't know when I was hiring you. I didn't know I wasn't hiring you to be
this.
Belgium Kim.
No, not at all.
Right, you are just hired to be an employee here at Spar and Bernstein.
Right. I was gonna do social media
That's
management.
right, and then we just heard her laugh all day telling jokes, and I said,
Yeah.
you're in the wrong job. So and then thus Belgium Kim.
Look, moral of the story: drop
Yes.
as many f-bombs as humanly
That's
possible
right.
in all job interviews.
And by the way, we're going to be taking, after we do spin the wheel.
Yeah.
And I know there's 2 people on hold, Alex and Adam. If you hold on it's going to be about 20 minutes or so before we get to your immigration questions, because we are going to schmooze through the news very quickly, and then we do have to give away 50 T-shirts. But please hold on, and I promise you that around 6:20, 6:25, maybe 6:30, we're going to get into all of our immigration. Okay? But in the meantime, because we did start late.
We did.
We did start late.
We did.
And meanwhile, it's amazing.
What's amazing?
Okay, we haven't done anything yet.
We've done nothing.
Right? It's now 12 minutes into the show. Done absolutely zero.
Started 20 minutes late.
Yes, done absolutely zero. So
Nothing.
anyway, so let me get into schmoozing now a
Yeah.
little bit here. You saw Justice Kennedy retire. Now here is really where the election, electing Trump over Hillary.
Yeah.
And it was really, I think, 8,000 or 9,000 votes between Pennsylvania and a couple other states. I don't remember, but it was so close. Like 8,000
Yeah.
people swung the election, and now Trump is going to most likely nominate a Supreme Court justice who's going to be extraordinarily conservative, who is going to be against Roe versus Wade, which is the landmark decision from 1972 that legalized abortion.
Right.
And this, mark my words, more than the immigration debate that's going on right now, more than tax cuts, more than peace or no peace with North Korea, whether the guy in Canada is a weakling or strong, Pierre Trudeau, whether we're friends with Putin and not friends with Putin, this Supreme Court justice will ultimately, over the next 2 decades or 3 decades, the next 20 or 30 years, which would be most people watching our adult lives,
Yep.
is going to have a bigger effect on how we live in America over anything else that Donald Trump does.
Absolutely.
Okay? Because
Absolutely.
once they're appointed, they're there for life, no matter what the politics are in 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. He is going to nominate a very young man or a very young woman who is going to have very, very conservative views. Those views are going to most likely be not mainstream.
Yep.
Those views will most likely not be things that me, Belgium Kim, Brad Squad agree with. And we could disagree with a lot of things. But now the Supreme Court is going to be, instead of, right now it was 4 conservatives, 4 liberals, and Kennedy was the swing vote. Sometimes he went liberal, sometimes he went conservative. Now we're going to get someone who's going to be ultra conservative. They're going to have a solid 5-4 majority. And by the way, there's another very liberal judge who is 85 years old.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg,
Yeah.
you know, and I think she's just trying to hold out.
Oh.
She's trying to hold out till, 2020, and hopefully she
Right.
does.
Oh, God, I really need her to.
So Trump said that he was going to choose from a list of 25 potential nominees. They all suck. All right.
They're all
I haven't
terrible.
seen the nominees, but if Trump already has a list, I can tell you. I don't know them personally. I haven't researched them. I can just tell you if it's Trump's list, they suck.
Well, and the way he got the list was from
Yeah.
some sort of conservative
Yeah.
group, right? Like they handed him a list.
So now, right now, okay, this is the only way that maybe we would get somebody who is not a kook, crazy conservative kook, that somewhere, will be conservative but more moderately conservative, which I can deal with.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I can't deal with somebody who's going to come in and say, Roe versus Wade is not going to be law.
Right. I'm all conservative all the
Right.
time. There
Right.
isn't. Yeah.
So the only way that's going to happen, right now, how it works, if people don't know, is the Senate has to confirm a Supreme Court nominee. They need 51 votes in the Senate to nominate the Supreme Court nominee.
Gotcha.
They have less than 51 votes, doesn't become Supreme Court.
Okay.
Doesn't get onto the Supreme Court. The Republicans right now have 51 Republicans, 49 Democrats in the Senate.
Right.
I'm sorry, 52 Republicans.
Right.
Is that right? 52.
50.
Yes, it's 50. It's 52 to 48. My apologies.
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds right.
Okay, so it's 52 to 48. You need 50 to elect.
Yes.
Okay. McCain,
Yep.
not coming to vote.
No.
He is on his deathbed, unfortunately.
Yes.
So now it's 51, 48.
48.
Right? There are 2 moderate conservatives, the senator from Alaska,
Yeah, Lisa Murkowski.
right, and the senator from Maine,
Olympia
Snow.
Olympia Snow. Thank
Right.
you.
Those are both moderate Republicans who are pro-choice. And
Women holding it down.
and it's 2 women, and it is possible that if the Supreme Court nominee is too conservative, they will both vote against it, and then he won't be elected, and Trump will have to replace that conservative with a more moderate person.
Yeah.
Now, if 1 or 2, now remember they need 51 votes.
Right.
Okay, 1 or 2 come in and it's a tie. Okay, if it's a tie,
Yeah.
then Pence can come in and make a
Be
vote
the
to make it
tiebreaker.
51.
Oh, God.
So you need both.
That would be terrible.
You need both. At 50 votes, yes. At 50 votes, yes. 49 no, and 1
Right.
abstention, which would be McCain.
Right.
It's 50-50.
And Pence would be.
And then Pence would be the tiebreaker. So they need both women Republican senators
Yeah.
to at least put some shade on some
Right.
of this. I don't know what word to use,
Some
but
doubt.
some doubt in this. So
Yeah.
at least maybe there would be a less conservative than a more conservative judge. We'll see what happens. Last year, when Obama tried to nominate somebody, the Republicans delayed it 1 year.
Right.
And that's why we have what we have now. They said they can get a new Supreme Court justice in 8 weeks before the election.
Right, and now Republicans would definitely not use that excuse of, but we're going to get new elected officials, and it's really the new elected officials.
It doesn't matter because there's going to be an election, and the Democrats are not going to take over the Senate in this November election.
You think so?
No, they're not going to. So even if it gets delayed, they're not going to take over the Senate. They may take over the House, but it's the Senate who nominates.
Right, who nominates.
Yeah.
They can't flip enough seats in the Senate?
In other news, there was a press conference yesterday. 5 parents out of a group of more than 30 who were recently released from federal custody pending the outcome of their asylum cases. These are mothers who were separated from their children down at the border.
Yeah.
They had a press conference, And the 5 immigrants spoke on the condition that their last names not be used. All 5 of these mothers who have now been released don't know where their children are.
Oh my God.
All right. So, and fathers.
Oh,
So
wow.
here we have a person by the name of Iris.
Mm-hmm.
She was detained on June 15th. She and her 6-year-old son clung to each other after learning they would be separated and sent to jail. The 40-year-old single mother from Honduras asked that they both be deported together immediately. We don't want to come to America anymore. Just don't separate me from my kids.
Right, just don't.
They said, too late. We're taking you anyway, and we're taking your kids somewhere else. And so now Iris is released. She does not know where her son is. She was told, the social worker said, the best we can tell is he's somewhere in the state of Arizona. This is a 6-year-old boy who may or not speak English, who has no family here.
And they have no idea where he is.
Right. She says, I go to sleep at night, and the first thing I do is dream of my son. Miriam, there was another woman there.
Yeah.
Her 4-year-old son was asleep as immigration agents insisted on separating the two of them early in the morning in the first week of June.
Oh my God.
And this Guatemalan mother said she was led to believe that when arrested that her son would be returned to her, but that has not been the case.
Oh my.
She has been released pending her asylum claim.
Right.
She has found him in a facility in New York, but the social worker who is in charge of him at the detention center in New York refuses to allow the son to speak to her. And she was told by the social worker, your son doesn't want to speak to you because he believes you abandoned him. That is what they told, or at least the son believes.
God.
That is what the son believes, or that is what he's been led to believe by ICE officials. And therefore, he does not want to speak to the mother, and it's unclear when they would ever be reunited.
That's the thing. These kids.
I'm
have no
reading
idea.
all these stories here. Christian.
Yeah.
He traveled 17 days from Honduras to reach the United States border. He was arrested for crossing illegally. They said I had violated the laws of the United States as a 23-year-old farmer. He was coming to work on a farm. I said, yes, I accept that, but why would they take away my daughter?
Right.
He broke down while recounting that his 5-year-old daughter was more afraid for him knowing he was going to jail. Christian spoke to his daughter a week ago when an official with the local sheriff's office intervened to find her in a jail in Chicago. The 5-year-old daughter is in a jail in Chicago. I don't, ICE calls it a holding facility. It's an effing jail.
It's prison.
Okay, it's prison.
It's child.
And we don't
prison.
know when Christian will be reunited with his 5-year-old daughter. Melvin,
My God.
the Honduran immigrant, and his 17-year-old son were turned away from a port of entry to El Paso while seeking asylum. They did not try, this guy, they did not try to enter the country illegally.
Right.
They walked up to an immigration officer at
Right.
a port of entry in El Paso and applied for asylum. The two opted out of desperation to cross illegally, wandering through a drying concrete because they wouldn't accept them.
They wouldn't accept him. Right.
So then they said, okay, we're going to cross illegally. So wandering through a drying concrete culvert. What is a culvert?
Like a, isn't that like a small valley?
Like a small valley?
Like a dip?
A dip.
Right.
Along the border, they feared rumors of migrants being taken and being held for ransom by gangs in Mexico. That's why they did it.
That's why they flee.
They were arrested by U.S. authorities, separated soon after, exchanged a simple goodbye. Melvin has not heard from his son in over 30 days. Mario is this is the last one. I mean, we can go
Yeah.
on and on and
Right,
on.
there are
There's
these
2,000
stories.
of these stories.
Right.
And now Melvin has been released on asylum, doesn't know where his son is. Mario is a 32-year-old Honduran father, spoke of the pain of being separated from his 10-year-old daughter and the only and his only child on her birthday, which was Monday. And he does not know where she is. She just turned 10 years old.
Oh my God.
He was detained May 25th, so this is now over 30 days, over a month. He was detained at a fence that marks the U.S.-Mexican border. And he said authorities provided a phone number to seek information about the whereabouts of his daughter, but nobody seems to know who answers the phone where his daughter is. And he says, since they took my daughter, I haven't heard anything, noting that an attorney was assisting him, but no one seems to know where these children are. There are 2,000 missing children right now.
Because the U.S. government
because
kidnapped
of Donald
them.
Trump kidnapped them.
Right.
Donald Trump did it.
He kidnapped
Yes,
these
and
children.
Jeff Sessions.
Right. That's
All right. crossing the border illegally doesn't mean that you get your children kidnapped. from
Well,
you.
and let me ask you this as an immigration attorney. Whenever you get taken into detention and you have belongings on you, those get tracked, right? Like you get those belongings
Yeah.
back when you're released.
Now-
so why do we give
Now under
kids
Obama,
more?
if they wanted to arrest you, but you had little children in your arms,
right?
they would put an ankle bracelet on you to monitor you, which is actually cheaper than separating you from a family. That's what Obama did.
Which also makes more sense.
Yeah. Meanwhile, even though Trump signed an executive order, a federal judge in California issued an injunction halting all of this.
Right.
All right. So the judge's order doesn't mean that Trump administration can't continue to prosecute people, although they claim they won't.
Okay.
And Trump says he won't separate them, at least temporarily.
Yeah.
This has put a halt on it, even if he wanted to change his mind now.
Okay.
But we still have 2,000 missing children.
Yeah. And how
Now, all of this was because there was a crisis at the border.
right.
There was a big crisis.
This problem of people
Right.
coming in.
Right. Now,
caravans.
Brownsville, Texas. I haven't been to Brownsville, Texas, but it is on the border of Mexico.
I've actually been to Brownsville, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
right there on the border? You've
Right
been?
there on the
You have a
border.
picture of you from in Brownsville?
No, I just stayed in the Days Inn for literally. I
In
was
the
there
Days
for
Inn.
4 hours.
So what kind of city is that?
It's tiny. Like it is a total kind of hole in the wall. But it's like very communal. Like
Very
the people
communal
are
city.
very nice.
Right. And that's right on the border there with Mexico.
Yeah, it's very close to the border.
Can you,
It's
can you
just a
yell
huge-
like, hey, what's happening over there in Mexico?
They may be able to hear you on
Yeah.
a clear day.
On a clear day.
Yeah.
So Tony Martinez, he's the mayor.
Mm-hmm.
He's the mayor of this border city, Brownsville, Texas.
Yeah.
And he says that he doesn't know what Donald Trump is talking about. And I'm going to quote him.
Okay.
What we have is a crisis that's been manufactured through the words of Donald Trump, and it's totally fiction. Our streets in Brownsville, Texas, which is right on the border of Mexico, are
Right.
safe. Our community on the border of Mexico is safe and is moving along as it should be. We have a lot of great projects going on. Nobody in this town is fearful for our lives because of an immigration situation. That is what Martinez says. He actually have another quote from him. He says, these immigrants are coming over here, turning themselves into immigration because
Right.
they're fleeing for their lives, only to have their children taken away from them.
And that goes back to something you say all the time is that Donald
Yeah.
Trump creates problems just so that he can solve them.
Correct. Now, North Korea, talking about creating a problem with North Korea and
solve
solving
it,
them,
right.
seems to be another problem again. Because Donald Trump said, it's okay, we can sleep tight. I met with Rocket Man.
Right.
I met with this Rocket Man guy. He
Right.
liked me. He promised me no more nuclear weapons. We'll all be friends.
We have no
It was like
threat.
we have no threat anymore.
Right.
And I think after like his 2.5-hour meeting with him,
Yeah.
he says everyone should sleep safe. I made peace.
Right.
Problem is, North Korea, obviously, there must have been a miscommunication in that meeting.
Uh-huh.
Because satellite pictures captured on June 21st,
Okay, that was last
9
week.
days after the Singapore summit,
Right.
9 days after Donald Trump says, it's okay, we can stay, we're safe.
Yeah.
Sleep, didn't he say sleep tight?
Yes.
Right?
He did.
It showed there has been no immediate effort to begin nuclearization. Actually, they see new construction of a new nuclear site being continuing at least more than 9 days after the summit. I don't know what we're doing in the United States, but North Korea is still building nuclear facility.
And we are not training in South Korea. Our
We're
troops
not
are
training,
just
right?
hanging
so,
out.
right. So he says he made a great deal.
Right.
We're not training to
Right.
counter North Korea. We said we won't train. No training.
Right. No training exercises.
No training
war
exercises.
games.
Okay, because North Korea says we don't want any nuclear war.
Right.
But they're still building their nuclear
Beefing
facility.
up their nuclear program.
And satellite
Perfect.
don't lie.
Right.
It's like
exactly.
it's like DNA, you know.
These are pictures.
Yes.
This is, yeah.
Yeah.
God,
So.
that is.
All right.
My God.
I just want to talk about this, and then we're gonna get into our game.
Okay. Yeah. People are
Okay?
chomping at the bit.
Chomping at the bit.
Yeah.
I'm waiting patiently. I know. I'm just
I
driving
know.
people crazy.
You are.
Yeah.
They're like, when are these things happening?
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in about 3 minutes. But
Woo.
this story just made me like, what WTF?
I am nervous.
Did you see the Florida woman who drove 70 miles per hour with her ex-boyfriend on the hood on I-95 in Florida?
First
Did
of
you see
all,
that? That
a
is not the
Florida woman is
boyfriend of,
perfect.
and that Donald Trump was not driving, and Kim Jong-un was not driving. All right, there's a picture. We're gonna get it. So a Florida woman, we're going to get Donald Trump off the screen any minute now.
Right.
So a Florida woman said she drove off with her, nope, that's New York. Said a Florida woman said she drove off with her ex-boyfriend atop her Mercedes-Benz because he didn't want her to leave their Fort Lauderdale home to pick up their daughter. The couple broke up 8 months ago, and Patricia Isidore, 24, is now trying to obtain a restraining order against the ex-boyfriend, she said. Okay.
Oh
However,
my God.
Isidore,
Oh my God.
there it is. There's the picture of him on the hood of the car. This is, if anyone's ever been to Florida, I-95,
Yeah.
70 miles an hour.
And that is such a crowded interstate.
Yes. So Isidore said she had
Oh
no
my
choice. Isidore said she had no choice. She had no choice but to drive away as her ex-junior, Francis, held onto the hood. Isidore said she recorded the entire incident from inside a car. Why would she do that? And here's the video of him holding on for dear life at 70 miles an hour. Are you effing kidding me? She's going faster than the car who is... Another driver actually took that video, speeding along at 70 miles an hour. Isidore said he was threatening me, so I was scared. So of course I wasn't gonna stop and let him get in the car. So she decided to go 70 miles an hour.
Literally driving away from her problems.
All right, so we have more news, but we got to get to the wheel.
Yeah, the wheel.
Are you ready to rumble? Woo! All right, so let me tell you how this game's going to work. Yesterday we had 700 or more shares. I said if we have 700 or more shares today, we're going to ask you questions instead of you asking me questions. It's about time.
Yes.
And I said the first 50 people to get the questions right will win from us a Groundhog Sam T-shirt.
Yes.
That is in the process of being delivered to our office.
Yes.
We will have it to you all within a week or 10 days from now. Promise you. We will
Right.
get everybody's name down.
Yep.
It is being made.
Yep.
So, these are the rules, Belgium Kim.
Brad?
These are the rules.
What are they?
Is everybody ready, by the way?
Are we ready?
Are we ready?
I'm seeing yes,
Yes.
from Tamika Nelson.
We ready?
All
right.
Lisa Bling said, Brad, if I don't get these questions right, I still need my shirt.
All right, you
That's
better.
not how the rules work, Lisa
No,
Bling.
nope. Sorry, Lisa. So this is how it's going to work. We have 5 subjects
Yeah.
that we can possibly choose from.
Yes.
I said it would be unfair of me or Belgium Kim
Yeah.
to choose the subjects ahead of time
It would be cheating.
because it would be cheating because maybe we know Tamika knows more about Belgium Kim than Brad. Maybe Jeff Bozine knows more about Bradshaw Live than Jonathan.
Yeah.
That would be unfair.
Not fair.
So what we have done is we have pulled back the wheel again.
Woo, woo,
Remember our wheel here.
It's back.
It's back. All right? And we have put a subject matter with each color.
Okay.
We will spin the wheel and I will tell you the subject matters in a
Okay.
second, but let me tell you the rules.
Okay.
Okay? We will get the subject matter and then I will ask an A, B, C, D, or E question.
Okay. 5 choices.
5 choices.
Okay.
You can pick your answer. As soon as I give the answer, Groundhog Sam is going to appear on our Facebook page to say we are not accepting any more answers.
Yep.
Those people who have answered correctly before Groundhog Sam says we are not accepting any more answers because I'm about to answer the question, we will see those answers in the comment section. The first 50 people will get shirts. If after the first question we don't have 50 winners, we're going to go spin the wheel again.
Yep.
Subject 2. And we will ask a second question until we have 50 winners.
Okay.
Do you understand the rules, Kim?
I think I get it.
Does everybody understand Brad Squad? Can you repeat them very succinctly for me?
Okay.
We're going to spin the wheel and ask a question.
We're going to spin the wheel, ask a question. When up to 50 people, different people, get the questions right, those are the 50 people that'll get the shirts. We're going to keep asking you questions until we get to 50.
And any answer that comes in after Groundhog Sam says no more answers accepted will not be accepted.
Not be accepted.
Groundhog Sam,
Yep.
believe it or not, that little critter is going to be the referee.
He's going to be the mediator.
Okay. So, are you ready?
Woo, I'm I'm ready, Brad. I'm feeling it. What are the categories?
Categories are blue,
Yeah.
questions about Brad.
Ooh.
White,
Yeah.
questions about Belgium Kim.
White Kim.
Purple,
Yeah.
questions about Yo-Yo.
Purple yo-yo.
Red,
Yep.
questions about Groundhog Sam.
Red Groundhog Sam.
Yellow,
Yep.
questions about Brad Show Live.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a good.
That's a good one.
all the big cast members that you guys see.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. They're very anxious.
Ooh, okay.
All right. So Belgium Kim,
Mm-hmm.
I will allow you.
Ooh.
Wait. We got to move this. 1 second. Leave that up while we spin, and then we'll take that down after we get a winner.
Okay.
Okay. So here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna move this so everyone can see the wheel. I'm gonna put this on this side here, so
Ooh,
everyone can see the
switching it
wheel.
up, yep.
I'm gonna switch it up just for this.
Boom.
Okay. So everyone can see the wheel, and everyone can see what the different subjects are.
Right. And
Belgium,
if I'm over here.
Belgium Kim, I'd like you to come closer
Okay.
to me.
I'm coming closer.
Come
Here
closer
I come.
to me.
Here I come.
Okay, there you are.
Oh, hi.
There you are.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hi, Brad.
Wait, we never got this close before. All right, can you spin the wheel, Belgium Kim?
Yes, I can.
Let's go.
Here I go.
Oh, that is a weak
That was
spin.
a weak.
Stop it.
I want to spin it again. I want to
spin it
spin it
again.
again.
There you go.
There we go. That's a
Round
happy spin.
and round it goes.
Ooh,
Where it
okay.
stops, nobody
What's it gonna
knows.
be? Is that white?
It is
That's
white. Questions
Belgium Kim.
about Belgium. Oh, Lisa Bling Rose, my phone is freezing.
Oh.
well,
no.
what can I
no,
tell
you
you?
don't get to. You don't get to do
All
that.
right.
Okay.
Question number one.
Am I gonna get this right?
Question number one.
Okay.
Where, okay, this is the question. Listen to it very, very closely. Where has Belgium Kim never lived? Not where has she lived, because she's lived in lots of places.
Yeah.
Where has Belgium Kim never lived? Where has Belgium Kim never lived? You're going to have about 10 seconds from the time I answer this. And then Groundhog Sam's going to come in. Okay, do we have a countdown or no? No, okay, so I'm going to count down.
Yep.
Okay, where has Belgium Kim never lived? A, Belgium. B, North Carolina. C, South Carolina. D, California. E, Harlem, New York. Where has Belgium Kim never lived? A, Belgium. B, North Carolina. C, South Carolina. D, California. E, Harlem, New York. I'm going to read it one last time and give everyone 10 seconds. Where has Belgium Kim never lived? A, Belgium. B, North Carolina. C, South Carolina. D, California. E, Harlem, New York. For a free Groundhog Sam T-shirt, first 50 people with the answer to that question about Belgium Kim will receive a free Groundhog Sam T-shirt, courtesy of Brad Show Live. You have 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Groundhog Sam, it's up. Let's see now. Let's see. That's it. Okay, let's see. Did anyone get it right?
I saw.
People weren't even answering the question. Philadelphia.
Yeah, Florida.
That wasn't. Florida was not one of the questions.
It's
It was
gotta be
Belgium.
A through E.
A through E.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right.
I've seen one person get it right.
You see, one person
I've
got it
seen
right
one
so far.
person get it right.
Only one. All right. So we got a lot of more questions to go
We
here.
got a lot more questions to go
All
through.
right. So Groundhog Sam is going to compile that for us. Let us know how many people got it right, and then we're going to go to spin the wheel again. Let's go.
Okay, now we got some people. Here we go.
All right, spin the wheel again.
Okay.
All right. And we got
Ooh, that's cuspy. I'm gonna go purple. I think that's
purple.
on the purple.
And purple is questions about Yo-Yo.
Yo-Yo.
Yo, who's not even here. Okay. So, the question about Yo-Yo is this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to read the question, and you got to pick A through E.
Yeah, just write A through E.
A through E,
B,
that's
C,
it.
D or E.
A through E, that's it. Okay? This is for a free Groundhog Sam T-shirt, courtesy of Brad Show. Okay. What does Jonathan's tattoo say? Now, don't answer yet, because I have to give A, B, C, D, or E. One of those answers is going to be A, B, C, D, or E. So you gotta listen to all the answers.
Yep.
What does Jonathan's tattoo say? A, stud muffin. B, Ethiopian god. C, I don't even know the answer to this. Mom. D, roots. E, Groundhog Sam. What does Jonathan's tattoo say?
Yep.
A, stud muffin. B, Ethiopian god. C, mom. D, roots. E, Groundhog Sam. And the survey, I feel like I'm doing Family Feud here, don't I?
Yeah,
a little bit of Family Feud.
You kind of are. You kind of are, yeah.
What,
I don't know.
What does Jonathan, this is the last time I'm answering it, what does Jonathan's tattoo say? A, stud muffin. B, Ethiopian god. C, mom. D, roots. E, Groundhog Sam. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm going to let Groundhog Sam tell you what the answer is. And Groundhog Sam will be giving everybody the answer in the comment section. Anyone who gets the answer after will not obviously be able to win. And does Groundhog Sam, by the way, have how many people won the first question? Or we don't know yet.
Groundhog Sam just told us 3 people won the first
Only
one.
3 people.
Mishka,
We're going to be doing this a long time here. This is going to be the whole show, yeah. It's only 3 people. And the answer, by the way, for question number 1 was Belgium Kim never lived in South Carolina.
Nope, I have not.
Never lived in South Carolina.
How do you describe me, Brad? You say it really succinctly.
I don't know. I
was
describe you
born
different.
in Belgium.
Born in Belgium, grew up in South Carolina, lives in Harlem. I say that, North Carolina, lives in Harlem.
Lives in Harlem, yeah.
I say that all the time.
And I saw a lot of people said California, and that's true. But no, I did. I lived in Sacramento for 2.5 years.
All right. So on the second question, Yo-Yo.
Yep.
Okay, his tattoo says D, roots. How many people, Groundhog Sam, got that right?
I'm looking.
We're gonna be doing this. Game's gonna take a whole show here.
It doesn't. There are not a lot. Most people guessed Ethiopian god.
Ethiopian god. Boy, Brad Scott doesn't know nothing about.
Yeah.
Brad Scott doesn't know anything about us.
Yo-Yo does look like he would have a tattoo.
All right. So how many people? So the second question winners were Cordella, Dawn Harriet, Sandra Thompson, and Jeff Bosey. So we have a total of 8 winners so far. 42 T-shirts to go. Let's spin the wheel.
Okay, here we go.
All right, let's spin the wheel.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's do this.
This is going to be the whole show.
We
thought this was going to take 5 minutes.
We're not going to be answering immigration questions instead. We're going to be giveaway shirts.
Yes.
Blue.
Blue. Questions about me.
We're getting a good little mix here. I like this.
Questions about moi.
Brad.
All right. This is questions about Brad.
Yeah.
What year did the law offices change its name from the law offices of Harry Spar to the law offices of Spar and Bernstein? What year did the law offices change its name from the law offices of Harry Spar to the law offices of Spar and Bernstein? There are five choices. Don't start randomly throwing out years because I'm going to give you the 5 choices. One of those choices is correct. Is it A, 1998, B, 1994, C, 2002, D, 2008, E, 2004? Is it 1998, 1994, 2002, 2008, 2004? The question is, what year did we change from law offices of Harry Spar to law offices of Spar and Bernstein? A, 98, B, 1994, C, 2002, D, 2008, E, 2004. And we're going to give 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more answers. No more answers. So far, Kim, we've only given away 8 shirts. And by the way, I see people waiting on hold. After I'm done asking you questions, you'll get to ask me questions. I promise you. Okay, we'll get there as soon as we give away 50 shirts. So far, we've given away 8.
Ooh, I think we're going to be giving away more this time around. I see a lot of people.
You have a lot of right answers there?
I
A lot of
sure
right
am.
answers.
The answer?
The answer was A, 1998. That was the answer.
I see
and
a lot of
I wonder, I'm waiting for Groundhog Sam. I'm waiting for Groundhog Sam to tell us how many people won. How many people do you think won? We're up to 8 so far.
I'm thinking at least 6 or 7 got this,
You
which
think
I'm really
6 or
surprised
7
about. I
got
got
that?
this answer wrong earlier.
Really?
I did. I had no idea.
We're giving away T-shirts, guys. 50 so far. We've only given away 13.
We've given 8.
8.
But with this answer, I think we're
so
gonna
far.
get
Okay,
we've gotten
we're up to 8 so far. I thought 13. And the answer was A, 1998. And the question was, what year did the law offices change its name from the law offices of Harry Spar to the Spar and Bernstein? And I see Dawn Harriet is happy. I see Asset Lindo got that question right.
Yeah.
Abigail Taylor Watson got that question right. Danielle Perry says she just needs a shirt. Fiona Williams, sorry, it was not 2002. Mashika Bose also.
Okay. Yes.
right.
So the round 3 winners, Groundhog Sam just told us, were Malia, Carol, Cordella, Susan, Dawn, Tamika, Lisa Bling, and Jeff.
Jeff. By the way, Jeff winning multiple T-shirts.
You can only win one, though,
No,
right?
you can win as many as you
win
want.
as many T-shirts
As you want, as long as we go. Yes, because other than that, we'll never get through.
That's a good point.
We'll never get through this. All right, you ready?
Okay.
So we have how many T-shirts have we given away now?
We have given away. We were at 8 plus
10,
1,
12,
2,
14, 16, 17. We
Yep.
have a total of 23 more to go.
33.
33 more to go.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to spin the wheel
Spin
this
it.
time. Let's go.
Ooh.
We're giving away T-shirts. You got to get the answers right. You got to get Sanke White. Groundhog Sam says she got it right. Can you double check that? And what do we come up with? Red. Groundhog Sam questions. Anybody who's been watching the last few months should know.
They should know this.
They should know this. Groundhog Sam questions.
Oh man, this is going to be interesting. And we will, for those worrying, we will double check the results at the end of the
Correct.
show to make sure that everyone who was supposed to get a T-shirt is going to get a T-shirt. So
All right.
don't worry.
The question is this.
Yeah.
What is the date, the original date, that Groundhog Sam first appeared on Bradshaw Live?
Oh my goodness.
What was his first date that Groundhog Sam first appeared? The date that he first appeared on Bradshaw Live. Was it A, March 13th, 2018? B, October 16th, 2017? C, February 2nd, 2018? D, September 27th, 2017? E, January 15th, 2018. Is it March 13th, 2018? That's A. October 16th, 2017 is B. C, February 2nd, 2018. D, September 27th, 2017. E, January 15th, 2018. What was the first date that Groundhog Sam first appeared on Bradshaw Live? A, March 13th, 2018. B, October 16th, 2017. C, February 2nd, 2018. D, September 27th, 2017. E, January 15th, 2018. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. That is it. We have 33 T-shirts to go.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I wonder how many people got this right. How many people? By the way, I just want you to know something.
Yes.
Okay. All those dates had some meaning to the show, but only one of those dates was the original appearance of Groundhog Sam. What was that? We have stopped the competition.
Oh, man.
We're waiting for Groundhog Sam to let us know how many people have won, and then we will know how many more questions that we have to do. You know, it'd be nice if we had some background music while I'm reading the question off, a little background music. Yeah, or like the Bradshaw Live. Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, there you go. There you go. Right.
Oh,
yeah, but
man.
that's what I will ask when I'm asked when they're answering the question. When you know that,
Yeah.
it's like that's like the do 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 do
I'm
do. You know.
seeing a lot of right answers
Yeah.
here, Brad.
Right.
I'm seeing
Jeff
a whole-
Bosey says he'll never forget the first day that rodent appeared.
Jeff too just popped back in
Jeff
the comments.
too back in the comment section as well. All right. So when did the rodent first appear? We're waiting for Groundhog Sam. Says the winners are Adrian, Lolith, Ricardo, Jeff Advance, Malia, Jeff B, Carol, Cordella, and the answer was C, February 2nd, 2018,
Yeah.
which is Groundhog's Day, guys.
Yeah.
That's when he appeared. By the way, the other dates, January 15th, 2018 was our 100th live show in our new studio.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, September 27th, 2017, that was my birthday. And October 16th, 2017 is when we first appeared live in our new studio. So all of those dates had a meaning. So we have 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26 winners so far.
And I think it's a live show, so excuse the math, but I think
We're
there
going to
might
be
a
answering
little bit
immigration
more.
questions about midnight by the time these guys win 50 T-shirts.
I think there are more. I think we're up to 30 T-shirts because Jeff
With
Advanced
30?
Edition also got it.
All right, can Groundhog Sam add up all the T-shirts given so we know how many more we have to give while we spin the wheel?
Yep.
And go to the next. Danichelle says she won 2 T-shirts.
Yeah, Daisha. Yeah, I saw
Right.
that. I saw
All
that.
right.
So,
So if
but we will verify them.
All
at
right,
the end.
okay. We're giving away T-shirts
Yeah.
because the Brad Squad had more than 700 shares yesterday. I said we would give away 50 T-shirts. I'm going to be asking you questions. These are the questions that I decided I wanted to ask you. When we're done, I'll answer your questions too. But I just wanted to turn the wheel around on them a little bit, so to speak.
Put a
Put a pun on that one. So we're going to spin the wheel again. We've given away about half our T-shirts already. Are you ready, Belgium Kim?
I'm ready. Do I get to spin
You
this
get to
one?
spin.
Okay, here I go. Ooh, that was a good spin. That was a good, strong spin.
Right. By the way, Belgium Kim. By the way, Groundhog Sam's the referee. Don't yell at me. If he says you won the T-shirt, you won it. If he says no, you didn't. Red.
Red. We're back to Groundhog
another
Sam.
Groundhog
We're
Sam.
back to Groundhog Sam.
Back to Groundhog Sam again. Okay, are you ready? What is Groundhog Sam's favorite food?
Boom.
What is, I don't know, boom. What is Groundhog Sam's favorite food? Now this is when we get the music going. Is it A, hot dog water,
Yeah.
B, pretzels, C, Belgium chocolate, D, spaghetti, E, pickles? What is Groundhog Sam's favorite food? A, hot dog water, B, pretzels, C, Belgium chocolate, D, spaghetti, E, pickles. Last time I'm reading it. Groundhog Sam's favorite food. A, hot dog water, B, pretzels, C, Belgium chocolate, D, spaghetti, E, pickles. We have said it several times on our show.
Yep.
And you have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is it. I see a whole bunch of people have already gotten it right.
Ooh, yeah,
The
a
answer
lot of
is
people.
B, pretzels.
Pretzels.
Maybe we got to 50 shirts on this one.
Pickles got close. Were Sam's
Yes,
close
maybe we
favorite,
got.
but
Maybe we did get to 50.
We may, because I'm seeing a whole lot of bees. on this-
Everybody knew
on
that
this
one.
Yep.
I'm surprised Jeff Bosey thought it was Belgian chocolate.
I am too,
Right.
Jeff Bosey.
Because
you know better.
he loves that rodent.
Yeah. C was Belgian chocolate? What was C?
C was Belgian chocolate.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm
D
surprised.
was spaghetti, E was pickles, and hot dog water was A. But that was from the story yesterday where people were buying hot dog water for $38. But
Hey, we have a countdown.
well, now that it's over.
I think that if we ask one more question, we'll get to 50.
Okay.
We've gotten a lot of B's though. There are a lot of B's on this one. A lot of people
Yes.
knew.
And Alec Hockenberger said Brad is to immigration. It's obvious Brad is to immigration advice as groundhogs are to pretzels.
As groundhogs are to pretzels. I
Yes.
think that's great.
Yes.
I was going to
All
pick
right.
for comment of the day, Brad.
Danichelle Perry claims she has 3. So where are we at? Who are the winners here?
We're going to, we'll double check it.
Let's double check
Round
this.
5,
Are we ready to go for maybe we don't have to go to round 5.
Groundhog Sam said, Marsha, Alec, Jellaby, Shauna, Sandra, Marge, Cordella, Deschanel, and Diana all won shirts on that round.
So now we have...
so we were at 28, right?
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another 8. So we are at 36.
Okay, and Jilly Bean, can you ask Groundhog Sam to confirm we have 14 T-shirts to give away before? Just make sure we know what number we're at here, because we only have 50, so I can't give away 51.
You cannot,
because we only
right.
have 50
We
coming
are literally,
in. We literally have 50.
We have capped it.
So we have capped it. All right, so while we're doing that, we know we have one more question to do. We know we didn't reach 50 yet.
Right.
All right, I'm going to spin the wheel on
Spin
this
it.
one. We finally got up our countdown, so I don't have to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That's good. All right, we're giving away...
Yeah.
We are giving away T-shirts, Groundhog Sam T-shirts, courtesy of Brad Show Live, because yesterday you guys won the opportunity to play this quiz game because you shared this with more than 700 of your friends.
Right.
Let's go. And we're spinning the wheel.
Ooh.
And the wheel, where it stops, nobody knows. And what's the color, Kimmy? White?
White.
Okay, white is questions about Belgium Kim.
Belgium Kim.
Is this rigged that it never gets on yellow?
What is yellow? Yeah, Brad Show Live is
Yeah, it
yellow.
never gets yellow.
Oh, they
Yeah.
should have known Brad Show Live
Yeah.
questions.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
What name,
Yeah,
this is the question.
yeah.
This may be the last question if 14 people get this right. What name has Belgium Kim never been called on this show? We have called Belgium Kim lots of names on this show.
Yeah.
Okay, and the question is not what name was she called, what name was Belgium Kim never called on this show? Was it A, social media guru, B, social media queen, C, Kimmy Kim Kim, D, Harlem Kim, E, BK? Is it A, social media guru,
Yeah.
B, social media queen, C, Kimmy Kim Kim,
Yeah.
D, Harlem Kim, E, BK? What name has Belgium Kim never not been called
Yep.
on the show? A, this is for T-shirts. You get it right, you get a
Yeah.
Groundhog Sam T-shirt. Is it Belgium Kim was never called A, social media guru, B, social media queen, C, Kimmy Kim Kim, D, Harlem Kim, E, BK? And we're going to give the countdown right now. You ready? Countdown, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's it. And the answer, Belgium Kim.
I have never been called
You have-
Harlem Kim.
You have never, ever, ever been called Harlem
I have
Kim.
never been Harlem Kim.
You've lived in Harlem. I remember you
have.
have called you social media guru.
Yep.
We called you at one point social media queen.
Yes.
We even called you Kimmy Kim Kim because I
Yep.
even used that still.
Yes.
We even for a hot second called you BK.
BK.
What did that even stand for?
Belgium Kim.
Belgium Kim. Oh yeah.
But we had just made it BK for a hot second.
Right. Well, it started as BK. I think, and then it turned
Yeah.
into Belgium Kim
And then we
because
went
we said
full.
nobody understood what BK stood for,
They
like
thought
Burger
Burger
King.
King, right. Yeah.
So then we turned it to Belgium Kim
Or
instead.
Brooklyn.
So time is done. How many people got it right?
Ooh,
the answer
we got
was
a
Dawn
lot of
Harriet,
people.
Jeff Bosey got it right.
Tamika.
Asset Lindo, you picked 2. You can't pick D or E. Sorry, Asset, that doesn't count.
Carol Anderson, the Tiger,
Yeah, well,
Malia.
You think we got to 50 T-shirts? I don't think we got to 50 T-shirts there.
Don, Jella, Cordella. I mean, I'm seeing at least, let's see here. Oof.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're at about 45 right now is what I'm told.
Okay.
Okay, give or take 1 or 2.
Okay.
So we are going to spin our wheel one last time.
One final question.
One final question. This is it. Final Brad Show Live, because I assume that 5 people. Marsha Whitaker says she got robbed. All right, one more.
One more.
Okay, one more. You ready?
Ready.
Here we go. This is it.
Yes.
Here
Oh,
we go.
you're making it count, Brad.
I'm making it count.
With that spin.
Let's see. Blue is Brad. White is Kim. Purple Jonathan. Red Groundhog Sam. Yellow is Brad Show Live question. And the answer falls on purple. Yo-yo.
Yo-yo.
A yo-yo question. He's not even here.
No, we're just gonna have to guess if that's the right answer.
All right.
No, we know.
Okay, what was
Yep.
Yo-yo's very first Brad Show Live assignment?
Oh, that's really hard.
What was Yo-yo's very first Brad Show Live assignment? When did you first see Yo-yo? Was
Yeah.
not in studio. We sent him out in the field.
That's true.
Was it A, St. Patrick's Day Parade? B, Dominican Heritage Day at Citi Field? C, Puerto Rican Day Parade? D, Chinese New Year Parade? E, what is your immigration story?
Woo!
Okay, what was the first assignment? Was it A, go cover St. Patrick's Day?
Yep.
B, go cover Dominican Heritage Day at Citi Field? C, go cover Puerto Rican Day Parade? D, go cover the Chinese New Year Parade? Or
Yeah.
E, go ask people what their immigration story is on the street? What was Yo-yo's, Jonathan's very first Brad Show Live assignment? Last time I'm answering it. Was it A, St. Patrick's Day Parade? B, Dominican Heritage Day? C, Puerto Rican Day Parade? D, Chinese New Year? E, what is your immigration story? And countdown now.
Whew.
What happened? Let's go to 8, 7. What do you
Yep.
think? You think people are going to get it?
I think people are getting this. I think some people,
People watch.
might get this. I
People
think
watch.
some people might get this.
People watch.
I did not remember this.
I remember everything.
I'm sure you do.
What happened to our
I have
music?
that crazy
Did
memory.
they shut the music off on us?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that.
that's it. Oh,
'cause
that's
the
it.
waiting isn't over.
That's it.
Yeah.
I was looking down, saying, what happened to the music? All right, that's it.
It's over.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
What is it, Brad? Did we
Nothing's
get this
over
on-
until we decide it is.
So the fat lady sings.
All right. Woo. I'll sing. All right. So the answer is E. What he went out, and we sent
Yeah.
him out to ask people what their immigration stories are. And I believe Groundhog Sam, we have reached
Yeah.
our 50 T-shirts. Make sure we have names for everybody. Let's take this. This is going to come down
This
now.
is coming down.
That's coming down. We have done it, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations.
Well done,
Thank you
family.
thank you for playing Spin the Wheel Brad Show Live style. We just gave away 50 T-shirts
50 T-shirts.
with Groundhog Sam T-shirts on it. There's a little Brad Show Live thing on the front, just so everybody knows what it's going to be. It's
Yep.
a little Groundhog Sam thing on the front. A Brad Show Live logo on the front. On the back is a big picture of Groundhog Sam, and we'll surprise you what Groundhog Sam is saying. It'll be a surprise when you get it.
Yes.
All right. So on right here in the the little where you would have a pocket, it's a T-shirt, is the Brad Show Live, which you would see on our
Mugs.
cup mugs.
Right.
On the back is Groundhog Sam, and Groundhog Sam is saying something. We'll surprise you what it is. Thank you all for playing, and thank you very much for sharing 700 times
Well done.
yesterday. Well done, Brad.
How are they doing today,
Well,
Brad?
I don't know. Where is our sharing today?
You know, I'm gonna update it right now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you
It's low.
guys. Yeah, it's low. We haven't told them. They've been playing, and that's
Yes.
fair.
All right.
We're at 61 shares
Oh, that's
right
so
now.
sad.
You guys, we got to 700 yesterday. See, no more of these excuses now.
60 shares. We'll just shut it off now.
Yeah, be done.
Be done.
Good
See ya.
night. Bye.
Good night. Nice knowing you. All right, now we're gonna get to. Please share now because we're gonna get to something that we call answering your immigration questions. That's when I'm gonna answer your questions. That's right.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's a great idea, Brad.
Yes, that's a really good idea. After I ask them questions,
Yeah.
now they get to ask me questions.
Tit for tat.
In something we call I'm answering your questions. So call us at 1-800-529-5465. That's what we call it here. That's what we call it here. I'm not hearing any sound anymore. Can you play that one more time and make sure I'm hearing sound? There we go. I am hearing sound now. Thank you very much. Now we're getting answers. Please call with your immigration questions. Call with your immigration questions. That's what we call it.
That's right.
Alex has been waiting for 16 and a half minutes.
Wow.
Alex, how are you?
Good, and yourself?
Good, good. What's going on?
I have an immigration question.
Go ahead.
You see, a year ago, I was in a detention center in Tacoma, Washington, and I won my CAT and I won my Asylum.
You won both.
And yeah, well,
Okay.
just a CAT.
Oh, just the cat. Now, because
Yes,
cat's
yes.
different than asylum.
Right, just a CAT.
Okay.
And just last Saturday, I got married to a U.S. citizen, and we have 3 beautiful kids together.
Congratulations.
And thank you. My question will be, how could I go forward now?
Well, let me ask you a question. Why were you in deportation?
I have a Class C felony, possession of drugs.
Okay. So the process would be you have to vacate that conviction somehow. Because if you can't vacate that conviction, you can't get a green card through possession of drugs, which is why you got CAT and not asylum, because you were an aggravated felon. Had you not been an aggravated felon or had it not been a drug offense, I would say we would reopen your case, prove it's a bona fide marriage, ask the judge to terminate your deportation and adjust your status. But because you have a drug offense and you got CAT saying that my life's in danger if I go home, so the government didn't deport you, but you can't get a green card, well, the best you're going to get is the ability to live in America for the rest of your life, have work authorization, but if you ever leave, you would self-deport, unless they change the drug laws or unless you vacate that conviction. Where did this happen? In Washington?
Yes.
All right, so you would need to find a local criminal defense attorney to vacate that conviction before you try to do anything with immigration.
Right. My other question would be, now, do I have to leave the country in order, because some people go to Ciudad Juarez, Mexico, so they could get...
Well, I just told you if you leave the country, you'll never come back again. So you're never leaving the country ever, unless you have a green card. You would have self-deported.
Okay.
You don't leave, period. You vacate the conviction first. Now you don't have an aggravated felony. Now we can talk about what process do I go to get a green card. Do I have to leave? Do I get it here? But before you do that, you don't leave. You don't do nothing. CAT gives you the ability to live in America without being deported, but they're not giving you a green card. They'll just give you a work authorization because they say your life's in danger if you go home. But if you leave, you've self-deported.
Right.
All right. So you need to find a criminal defense attorney and see if there is a possibility, who knows, maybe yes, maybe no, of trying to vacate the conviction.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you. All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's go to Sophia in Long Island, New York. Sophia.
Hi, good
Hi, how are
evening.
you?
I'm good.
What's going on?
Okay, if a child filed for a parent, they now send back 3 pieces of pink paper saying they want the tax paper and W-2. Do they normally ask for that again?
What do you mean, do they normally ask for it again?
If you had sent it in when you were just filing.
Well, they wouldn't normally ask for it unless it was sent in correctly or you sent in the wrong documents. Or they lost it, one of the 3.
What was that?
They either lost the documents you sent them, you think you sent it to them, but you didn't. You didn't send them a certified, maybe they want a certified copy, or you sent them a document that you think is a tax return, but is something else. I don't know. I don't know what you did. But no, they wouldn't ask for it if they already have what they're looking for. There would be no reason to ask for it again. So they either don't have it, or you think you sent it and didn't, or you gave a document that you think is a tax return, but it's something else. I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
And what if the child decide they don't want to go any further with the papers at this point? What can the parent do?
Nothing. Your son or daughter is the petitioner. So if they don't want to help their parent, you as a parent, as a mother, have to heal that relationship between you and your child. That's what you really need to do. So if your child, I'm telling you the truth, if your child is so angry that says, I don't want to help my mother get a green card, okay, your job as a mother is to go heal that relationship.
Okay. Huffy Davis support was also in that paper too. Say they need another one because he had sent in one.
You've done everything wrong. If they keep asking for things, you've done it all wrong.
Okay,
So
thank you.
I think you need a consultation.
Okay.
Okay. All right. By the way, Kim, she was not interested in my psychological analysis of the situation. But I have to tell you, if you have a child that doesn't want to help a mom, okay, guess what? Okay, the relationship's a two-way street here.
I was gonna say that's a long gone relationship.
That's a long gone. Yeah, mom, you better start working on that, on repairing that relationship with your child.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't need a lawyer. You need to mother-child relationship.
Yeah, mother-daughter, very fraught.
Yes. All right, let's go to Daryl in Newark, New Jersey. Daryl.
Hello, hi, Brad.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, so I was on Facebook and I come across your show.
Okay, great.
So, and I did have a question, so I guess God worked in my favor today.
You what?
I did have a question, something God worked in my favor.
She had a question, but what? I don't understand. You had a question, but what?
No, I was saying that I was on Facebook and I come across your show
right.
and I did wanted to ask an immigration question and then I just find your show on Facebook.
Okay,
just
great.
now.
Great. Oh,
Right.
all right, wonderful. So now you got it for free. What's the question?
Right. So my question is that my husband is trying to get me my green card, and we have did the medical and we have everything else, and then he had a problem with the tax. Like he had 2 jobs, and he filed tax on one job, and he didn't file on another job.
So the other job was the other job was under the table or something.
He didn't file tax. He did. They did take tax out of the whatever.
Well, then he has. Well, then he's got.
Well,
then he's got a dumb accountant. You got a W-2. You got to submit it to the IRS.
So this lawyer that we have told us that he has to bring tax paper for that job, so he need all W-2.
Yeah, and he has to amend his tax return.
So my husband is saying that he could still go and file. Is it possible for him to file now even though tax is over?
He has to amend his tax return. If he didn't declare all the income he earned, he has to amend his tax return and file an adjustment fee. It could all be done literally in 24 hours.
So he could go and file now, even though it's still late?
File.
So he was saying,
no, he's not. No. Wait. He filed a tax return. He had his taxes withheld from 2 different jobs, but he only declared 1 job on his tax return. So what you need to do, you don't go file a second tax return. There's only 1 tax return per year. So what you do is you will amend the tax return to show the additional income that was left off the original tax return. An amended tax return could be done in an hour. Okay, literally.
And then where you would have to go? You would have to go to a place where you do tax.
Yeah, or come to us. We have a tax attorney here. And we have immigration
He was telling me that he went to the place where you do tax.
I want you to know something. This is like the most simple thing in the world, and you're making it very complicated and making you and your husband very anxious about this. Come see us. We'll amend the tax return. It's very simple, and then you can file an adjustment. Trust me. Okay?
All right, no problem.
Okay,
Thank you.
Hold on one second. Let's go to Marcia in San Diego, California. Marcia.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, and thank you for the shirt. I think I won.
You won it?
One shirt.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Which question did you get right?
Yeah.
Which question did you get right?
The favorite food
of the rodent. The favorite food of that little rodent.
Don't call him.
Pretzels. Pretzels. All right.
Okay.
What's your question?
Yeah, anyway, I'm from Philippines, so I'm on vacation with my kids here in San Diego. And then we're about to go home by September.
Right.
And then I want to know, is there a way for me and the kids to have a permanent residence in?
Well, you're here on a visitor's visa. The good news is you haven't overstayed or done anything yet. So I would suggest, I can't tell you, yes, go fill out the form 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you'll get a green card. I wish it was that simple.
Yeah.
It's not. You would need to have a consultation. And we can do it by phone, and we'll spend 20, 30 minutes talking about your whole life and everything you've done in life and what equities you have here, whether it's family, what your education is, what your job experience is, who you know, what you know, how you know it, and then we'll figure out what options you have. Okay? But that would require a consultation, so hold on one second, okay?
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. All right, let's go to Ahmed in Centerville. Ahmed.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you, sir?
Good, what's going on?
Yeah, I'll be quick here. I've been hearing all of the comments. So I have filed my citizenship application in 2015.
Right.
When was my eligibility? I came to the state in 2008. So in 2015, I was going for the interview for the test, the naturalization test. On that day, I was pulled over by the police for a possession of marijuana. But But that charge, after 4 months, got dismissed.
Okay.
But at the same time, I was afraid because I went to the interview. I passed the test, and then after passing the test, the officer asked me if I have any pending charges with the court. So I said yes, I just had one. So she said you need to bring me a paper.
The disposition.
saying that
The disposition. Right. So what's the problem?
Yes, to clear all of that. So what happened is like after the second year, I was taking care of the possession of marijuana. The second year, I did not file the citizen. I was like without knowledge, afraid, and then
this is a very long question. You want to become a citizen? Were you denied citizenship? Tell me the end of the story, and then we'll go backwards.
Oh yeah. So the last thing right now, they told me that because I have 2 possession of marijuana in my record or 2 misdemeanors in my record.
I only heard about one that was dismissed. There's a second one?
Yes.
When's the second one?
The second one came in 2017.
And what happened with that?
And I found guilty on abstention.
Okay, so you have a drug conviction within the last 5 years, plus a second arrest for drugs that was dismissed. So they're not going to make you a citizen on that. And you were found guilty in absentia. There may even be a warrant out for your arrest. Is there a warrant out for your arrest?
I cleared the warrant because I was not aware of
So you need to have a consultation, but I would not be filing anything with immigration. And this goes for everybody. You have a drug offense, don't file anything with immigration. I thought you were going to tell me you had this one thing and it was dismissed. And I'm like, okay, well, you're entitled to a citizen. But if you have one that was dismissed and one you were found guilty because you didn't show up to court, and it doesn't matter, whether you knew about it or didn't, you have a guilty plea now, or you've been found guilty. So you got a problem.
Yeah.
You may want to speak to a criminal defense attorney to try to, reopen that case. But you need to speak to immigration. You shouldn't be doing anything. You need to speak to an immigration attorney. You shouldn't be doing anything with immigration with a drug offense.
Correct. I did spoken to immigration attorney. I thought you could help more because the attorney told me that I have to wait 5 years from the last.
Well, you may be deportable in 5 years. You may, yes, I can help you. The law says you need 5 years good moral character, okay? But if you're deportable because of a drug offense, which you most likely are, you may not become a citizen. They can put you in deportation. So it's not as easy as just waiting 5 years. So hold on. You need a consultation, okay? Let's go to Jeffrey in Brooklyn.
Hello.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is what I want to know. My mother, I'm on a visiting visa. I'm just here for a few months. And my mother, who is a citizen, wants to file for me. I want to know what's the processing time.
About 7
years. I'm over 40 years.
About 7 years if you're single.
About 7 years.
Yeah, if you're single.
If I'm single.
Yeah. Just do it because who knows what it'll be. It's better than doing nothing.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Let's go to Vanessa in Brooklyn. Vanessa.
Yes, hi.
Hi, Vanessa. How are you?
I'm fine. My question is, I have a friend who came here based on marriage, but it didn't work out. And I want to know if his mother comes and becomes a citizen and all that, will she be able to file for him?
Yes, but if he's over 21, it's going to be a long time, but yeah.
Yeah, he's over 21.
Yeah. That just like the last person, 7 years.
Okay, so I also have another question.
Yeah, go ahead.
If his marriage was based on, he got an annulment, and it was based on fraud, would he be able to get remarried?
Yes. Unless it was fraud for, annulment means the marriage never happened. Now, there's a lot of different frauds. It could be, he promised me, she promised me a baby. She couldn't have a baby. She was married to 2 different people at the same time. But it's fraud for immigration. That's a different story.
Oh, well, it just says fraud.
All right, yeah, no. Well, it depends what the fraud was. What was the fraud? There's two different questions. Okay, one is if you have an annulment, can you get married again? The answer is yes. Anyone in the world who has an annulment, certainly from the United States of America, can get remarried again because annulment means the marriage never happened. You're free to get married, no matter what the reason was.
Yeah.
Okay, let me finish. If you're asking, can he get married and get a green card? Well, it depends what the annulment says the fraud was. If there was fraud with immigration, no, because he committed fraud with immigration. If it was fraud had nothing to do with immigration, then sure, why not?
Oh, okay.
All right?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go to Cindy in Kendall, Florida. Cindy.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Excellent. What's going on?
Okay, so my friend sent in everything by March 5th of this year.
Yes.
And they sent back a yellow paper asking for affidavit of support. Everything was sent in back in March. How long you think it's going to take for him to get the work authorization?
5 months from when he sent it all back.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Because he didn't complete the application, right? So therefore, it never started until they sent everything back properly.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go to Lisa in Miami, Florida.
Hi.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi. I came here in March 2012.
Right.
My mother petitioned for me.
Uh-huh.
Her and my dad got married when I was 16. The petition got approved in 2014. Prior to that, we had filed to extend my visa for me to extend my stay, but I got denied. Will that affect
Why?
my
Well, it depends. Why
ID?
were you denied?
It states here that I could not prove that I would maintain my residency abroad or something like that.
Okay. No, that's okay. That's fine. There was no lying in there. You've overstayed your time. You're going to need a provisional waiver at some point.
Right. And my party date is June 19, 2012.
All right. So they're up to April 22nd, 2011 now. All right. So this is the time to start doing the provisional waiver. Come see us.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. No problem. I will. Thank you.
All right. Well, I guess she doesn't want to come see us. Gunk. That's what I heard. All right. Let's go to Crystal in Long Island, New York. Crystal.
Hi, Brad.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
What's going on?
I have a quick question. Now, what if you were charged, arrested for, shoplifting? It was the only charge and everything. Now you want to go in for your green card. Will that be an issue? A big issue?
Was it dismissed?
Yes, it was.
It's an issue. You have to get the disposition. It says that it was dismissed. But then ultimately, if it's dismissed and that's the only time you're ever arrested, it should not be an issue. But you got to deal with it. You got to be honest about it, get the disposition, say I was arrested, and the case was dismissed.
Okay.
Right.
So as long as you got the letter and, where could I get back the letter?
You go to the court where you were found innocent.
Okay.
All right.
All right, that's it. All right,
yeah, that's
thank
it.
you.
That's simple. Sometimes,
All right,
sometimes people get very, very, very anxious over, and the answer is very simple. Alex in Washington D.C. Alex.
So how you doing?
How are you?
All right. I'm a criminal alien. I've been ordered deported since 1998, and I want to know, is there any filings that I could do that me and my brother can actually do?
Are you physically in America still?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm in Washington. I'm in the Washington D.C. area.
Why haven't you been deported?
Because at around 2000, my country, which is Sierra Leone, West Africa, they was having civil war, so they weren't able at that time to remove me.
I understand. And now, are you still going back to visit immigration every 6 months, every 12 months?
Yeah, we've been reporting for the last 18 years.
Okay, have they told you that, get a passport, we want to send you home or something like that?
Yes, but then, you know what, we took that to the embassy. The embassy told us, well, until you are able to find somebody who can, that prove
you're from Sierra Leone, right? The reason why you're here in America still is Sierra Leone has no record that you're a citizen of Sierra Leone. So just because you're a dude who says I'm from Africa, from Sierra Leone, I'm just telling you why you're still here. So as soon as Sierra Leone says yes, Alex, he's a citizen of Sierra Leone, U.S. is going to deport you. But they can't just throw you out of a plane from 10,000 feet above Sierra Leone. They have to accept you. So now the question becomes, well, okay, they can't deport me because I have no proof, and the U.S. government has no proof that you're from Sierra Leone. Can I reopen my case? Now, you started the question, or you started this call, says, I am a criminal alien. So my first question to you would be is, what's your criminal charges?
Attempted armed robbery.
All right, so that's an aggravated felony. And that happened in 98?
No, 96. 96.
When
96.
When in 96?
It went in July. I know it happened. We got caught in December. We pled guilty in 97. In July of 97, that's when the Immigration Act took effect.
Right. Yeah, so you pled guilty to an aggravated felony. So you're going to have a very hard time reopening your case unless you're able to somehow, reopen your criminal case. I mean, I'm not going to solve your problem on the show, but I mean, the answer is, if there is an answer, rests in all of your records. It rests in your immigration records. It rests in your criminal records, to see if there's a way that we could either reopen your immigration case or reopen your criminal case. Based on what I'm hearing, you probably would have to look at the criminal case over the immigration case. But the answers, if they are there, rests in those records. I don't have the answers because I don't have the records.
All I'm saying, I've been reading up too, because in federal court, there's a guy who had a way worse thing. So I said, the judge did not instruct us that we was going to face severe consequences.
That's what I said. That means we'd have to look at your records. Okay, so there was no requirement to tell you would get deported until 2011. So if he didn't say that prior to 2011, unless you said to the judge, "Hey, am I going to get deported for this?" and the judge says, "No, you're fine. You won't get deported," and it turns out you get deported, yeah, that would be a violation of your rights. If the judge you didn't ask and the judge didn't say anything, it may or may not be, depending on how that conversation went in court.
Nope.
After listen, I'm going to get to other people, and I'm not going to solve your problem here. So I got to look at your records. We can have a debate forever. I'm just letting you know if the judge after 2011, a judge must tell you, by the way, it's part of the plea part of the colloquial. Oh, I can't even talk anymore. Part of when the judge tells you, I'm having trouble talking today. Part of when the judge tells you, by the way, you realize that by pleading guilty, you're going to, go to jail, you're potentially, be found this and this and this, and tells you all the rights you're giving up. One of the rights he has to tell you is, by the way, you can get deported. He didn't have to do that prior to 2011, but if you asked him, hey, am I going to get deported? And he says, no, you're fine. Then that could be a violation. But we would have to look at your records.
Yes,
okay?
all I'm asking you, there was a case in federal court down here in Greenbelt in Maryland, and there was a worse. This guy admitted he knew that he was going to get deported. He admitted to the judge.
Okay, I just told you what the law is. So let's look at. We're not interested in what the other guy happened to the other guy. We're interested in you. So we would look at your records and see what was said in your case. So hold on one second, okay?
Yes.
All right. You can't say. Well, this guy, everybody's a different, okay? You're an apple, you're an orange, you're a banana. Okay, let's look at you. All right, let's go to Deanna in Bronx, New York. Deanna.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
What's going on?
This is actually my first time speaking to a lawyer.
Ever in your life?
An immigration lawyer.
Ever in your life?
Yes.
All right, I don't bite.
So I'm calling because I'm a U.S. citizen. I was born and raised in New York.
Right.
And I've been with my boyfriend for 8 years. But he's not. He's an illegal immigrant. So I want him to fix his papers because he wants to go see his family in his country.
Right. Well, you got to marry him. You got to marry him.
Okay. So
you got to marry him. You got to live with him. You got to be marrying him for love. You can't be marrying him because I want to fix his papers so he can see his family. That's a marriage of convenience.
We've been together for 8 years.
That's fine.
So
we have to
we've been living together.
That's great, but you have to understand that words mean something.
Okay.
Okay. So when you say I want to marry him so he can go see his family, if you went into immigration and they say, hey, why did you marry this guy? And he says, well, I want to marry him so he can go see his family. That would be considered a marriage of convenience. He would be denied. If you say, I married him because I love this man. I've been living with him for 8 years. We have children together. Why wouldn't I marry him? Who wouldn't want to marry this guy? He's the greatest guy in the world, at least in my mind. Then that's love. Okay? So
Yeah, that's the reason why I want
Right.
to
So I get it.
help him
I
with
understand.
his birth.
So where's he from?
He's from Mexico.
Okay. How did he come to America?
He came here illegally.
All right. So you would have to file for him. He would have to go back to Mexico to pick up his green card. Now, the law says if you came across illegally and go back home and you lived here more than a year, you can't come back for a decade. So before he leaves, he would have to do something called a provisional waiver. A provisional waiver waives that 10-year bar based on hardship to you and your family. Then he gets to go home, get his green card, and then return in about 2 weeks. That would be the basic process. And we can help you with that. We do that all the time. All right? So hold on one second. Hold on. All right. Let's go to Marjorie in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Marjorie.
Hello.
How are you, Marjorie?
I'm good. Bad.
What's going on?
My children got a letter for their interview, the 16th and the 20th of August.
Right.
And they are requesting an IRS transcript from the person who did the affidavit of support.
Uh-huh.
But that person, he doesn't want to give me a copy of that. So what I'm asking,
then you would need to get an affidavit support from someone else who's willing to do that and take his affidavit support out. Say we're not using his, we're using it somebody else's.
Okay.
Simple.
That's what I want to find out, if I could get it from somebody
Get it from
else.
someone else and follow those directions. Say that old affidavit support, that guy doesn't want to help anymore. So now I have a new one. Rip that old one up.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Brian.
Let's go to Anita in Hyattsville, Maryland. Anita. Hyattsville, but it's still Anita. Anita. Hi.
Hi, Brett. How are you?
How are you? Hi to Hyattsville. Got it. All right. How are you, Anita? What's going on?
I have a question, please. I have a friend who is an homosexual, a boy. But yesterday he called me and told me that he want to get married with her new girlfriend. She's an American. I don't know if is it possible.
I don't understand your question. You have a friend who's a boy and wants to marry his girlfriend. So what's the problem?
Yeah, he's homosexual. He's a boy. He used to love boys, but yesterday he told me that you have to get married with America to get a document, because he come here as a student, and since he's applying for asylum, he didn't get interview never since 3 years ago, and then I don't.
All right, so he filed for asylum. He hasn't gotten an interview yet, and now he wants to get married. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. He can do that. Before he files for his green card, he has to withdraw his asylum case, and then he can file for his green card through his marriage, and we can totally help him.
You don't have a green card. He applied for the green card. He never have green card. Nothing.
Listen to me. Your English, I know, is not great, so I'm going to talk slowly. But I got your question, and I got your answer. Okay? Your question is this. There's a guy, wherever he's from, he applied for asylum. 3 years, hasn't got an interview for asylum. Now he's in love, and now he wants to get married. And my answer is yes, he can get married. And his wife, who he will marry, who I assume is a U.S. citizen, can file for him. Before the wife files for him so that he can get his green card, he has to withdraw his asylum claim.
Yeah, because my preoccupation is because he told me that the last time he filled the application for the asylum, he mentioned that he's homosexual. And now how can you get married with a woman then? I don't know.
Kim. So he, okay. All right, so now what I'm getting.
Yes.
is that he applied for asylum as a homosexual.
Right.
And now he wants to marry a woman.
Yeah.
And now they're going to say, well, then your claim of homosexuality is not true. And so he would have, that would be problematic for him. That would be a fraud, and he would have to file a waiver for that, if that's the case.
My question is it possible?
My answer to you is he would have to file. He's lying, unless he's bisexual.
Right.
Okay. So I don't know what he's saying in his asylum application. Okay. He's either lying.
He said that
he's either lying. He's either lying or he's a bisexual. I don't know. Okay. It depends what he said in his asylum application. If he said in his asylum application, I'm a bisexual, I like men and women, then that's not a problem. If he said in his asylum application, I'm a homosexual, and I don't like women, and now 3 years later he's married to a woman, then he lied.
Right.
It depends. I would have to see. Hold on. Hold on. We got it. I got it. But this guy needs this bisexual, homosexual, straight dude, whoever he is.
Right.
We don't know.
We
he could be one of three.
Yes.
Needs to have a consultation. Kim in Brooklyn. Kim in Brooklyn.
Hello, yeah.
Hi, Kim in Brooklyn. How are you?
I'm good. I just want to ask a question.
Yes.
I have 2 kids. They're over 21.
Yes.
I have an appointment for my citizenship in next 2 weeks. I was wondering, how long does it take for me to file for them?
7 years.
7?
7.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah.
All right, Kim.
All right, Brad.
I feel like I've been talking a lot.
You have been talking a lot. You've been talking an incredible amount.
Incredible amount of conversation.
Listen, you got to answer questions.
And I had to ask the questions.
And you had to ask
I thought by asking the questions I wouldn't talk as much.
Nope.
That was a big mistake.
You talk more.
Talk more.
Right, because you got to read through the whole thing.
Yeah. I thought I would give myself a break.
No, none of that. No breaks.
None.
No days off on here,
No.
unless we're off.
All right. So Anna Azcona.
Yes.
She's been very busy down in
She sure has.
Miami, Florida. And we have another installment of That Just Don't Make Any Sense. And this time our Miami field correspondent, Anna Azcona, sounds off on Jeff Sessions' new decision not to allow victims of domestic violence to claim asylum. And she has a lot of feelings about this, so let's watch.
Hey friends from the Brad Show Live, I'm Anna Azcona. Let's talk about granting asylum for those fleeing domestic violence. U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions ruled that fleeing from domestic violence does not qualify for an asylum. WTF. What do you mean it doesn't qualify for an asylum? Then what does? Do you know that most people leave their homeland because of death threats, their family being endangered, so overall their own protection, and this doesn't qualify for an asylum? That just doesn't make any sense. Most people don't even want to leave their own countries, but they're forced out because they're either being threatened to die, to get killed, or whatever the reason is, and this is why they ask for an asylum. But if you're leaving these people without a choice, you're basically saying there's no way out, no matter what. Because I don't see what else would grant you an asylum besides domestic violence. That is one of the biggest cases in most of these countries in Central America, South America, all of Latin America. You're basically taking away the right to grant an asylum for most of these families, for most of these individuals, children, people that are trying to get out of a gang because they were forced to be in a gang because that was the only way they can stay there. Come on, guys, that doesn't make sense. You're limiting these people to be able to get out of these situations and better themselves. Also, Sessions is saying that people running away need to prove that the government is not willing to protect them. Do you understand that most of these third world countries have a corrupt government? So do you really think that the government's gonna say, oh no, I'm not protecting this individual? No, grant them an asylum. Obviously not. That's just, it's ridiculous. All these rules that Mr. Sessions is trying to make don't make sense. Anyways, I think domestic violence is a big reason to grant an asylum. So let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments below. Until next time.
All right.
Okay.
There you got it.
I love me some fiery Anna Banana.
That was, I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
I should move to Miami.
I don't think Miami.
There's a lot less clothes you wear. Obviously, a lot less clothes you wear in Miami than here in New York.
Yeah, you got to dress for the weather.
Yes, apparently you're dressing for the weather there. All right, so we have something called Social Media Check-In where we will be answering your questions now. I got a chance to ask you questions before, and now I'm going to be answering your questions. It's something we call Social Media Check-In.
I do love that. Yes. So we've got our first question from Victoria, and Victoria said, I'm wondering if you can answer this. My friend who I'm dating is a veteran, and he really wants to marry me. We've been dating for a while, and he wants to file a petition for me. The state pays the bigger portion of his rent, and he gets food stamps and SSI. He only works 1 day a week right now. Would he be able to help me and file for me if we get married?
Yeah, but he's got to get off food stamps and get off all sorts of public. He has too much public assistance. They're going to say he can't support himself. How the heck is he going to support you?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got another question from Anne, and Anne says the person applied for an ESTA visa, and it was denied because she was issued a green card. But being out of the U.S. for 6 years, she was told that she has to relinquish her green card in order to apply for an ESTA visa. She was granted a green card but never physically received it. What could be done as she now wants to return to the U.S.? And could her mother, who is a green card holder, file for her? What you got, Brad?
I was looking at Abigail Taylor Watson, who's just really mad at me right now.
Why is she mad at you? What'd you do?
She says, Brad,
yeah,
I'll be necked the next few days since Groundhog Sam... Naked.
Naked.
She's next naked. Few days since Groundhog Sam excluded me from the winner's circle.
Abigail, we do not want you to be naked. We will double check to see if perhaps you got your answer under the wire.
I thought neck to mean that basically from the neck down.
No, Brad, it's naked.
Naked.
Like she's naked.
She got no clothes.
She's got no clothes. It's
so
not
if we
naked.
don't send her a free T-shirt, she's got no clothes.
She's just going to be walking around naked.
Basically, she's guilting us.
Right. And she told us this yesterday. When they got to the show, she was like...
To get unnaked, you got to win some clothes.
Alec Hockenberger said he's now won a mug and a shirt. All he needs is socks. He's got a whole outfit.
That's funny. All right, so what's the question?
So we've got a question. So, Anne, you want me to repeat that whole shebang? Yes. Absolutely. Anne's friend applied for an ESTA visa and was denied because she was issued a green card. But she's been out of the U.S. for 6 years.
She has to go to the U.S. Embassy. So she has to go to the U.S. Embassy, say, I had a green card.
Yep.
I haven't used it for 6 years. I'm abandoning my permanent residence. Please give me a visitor's visa. That's what she needs to do.
But then this is what happened. She was then granted a green card after that. She was granted a green card but never physically received it. What could be done? Could her mom file for her, or could she pick her green card back up?
If she hasn't been in the United States for 6 years, she can't enter the United States unless she gets an SB1 visa, which is returning permanent resident who abandoned their permanent residence but has a good excuse, or turns in her green card and gets a visitor's visa. Those are her two choices.
We've got another question from Diana, and Diana said, I'm a U.S. citizen. I've been with my boyfriend for 8 years. Diana is who called, right? And her he was here illegally, and she wants to know if she has to marry him. No? Not ringing any bells? Great, I'll keep going. She's a U.S. citizen. She's been with her boyfriend for the last 8 years, but he came here 10 years ago illegally. Does she need to help to marry him in order for him to help him get his citizenship? Or is it better if he does it on his own?
He can't do it on his own. Marriage to a citizen is always the better way.
Boom. Tamika Nelson is asking for her friend. She said her friend overstayed his visa and he's living in Alabama but wants to travel to Connecticut by air. He wants to take a plane there. Would he have any problems?
It's always safest to travel by air, but I can't tell you 100%. I can never give you a guarantee. But plane, trains, or buses, the safest is plane.
Olaroon said, how long does it take for work authorization to come after the I-130 has been approved?
Forever. You got to file an I-45.
Thank God they asked.
Yes.
We've got another question from Francis May, who said, Kim, I have a friend. He entered with a J1 visa. After it expired, he applied for a tourist visa for extension, and now he's overstayed that extension. Now he's wondering what he can do to adjust his status and stay here legally.
A tourist visa?
Yeah, first a J1, then got a tourist visa with an extension.
He needs a consultation. I don't know. He's asking how to get a green card.
Right. Shango said, I filed a motion to advance individual hearing and it was granted. What should I expect on that day?
You should expect to hopefully win your case, or you shouldn't have advanced it.
Right. Adrienne said, my husband is from Ghana and he came into the U.S. on a student visa but now wants a work permit so that he can start providing for me and my children. What can we do? Other lawyers told us to get a divorce, but that's really not what we want to do.
She's not legal either?
It doesn't say whether or not she's
Well,
got
I think
legal
the other
status.
lawyer says get a divorce and go do a fraudulent marriage, which isn't pretty good
is
advice.
terrible
And she's
advice.
asking, well, how do I get a green card? How do I get a green card means you need a consultation.
You need a consultation.
All right, let's do about 4 or 5 more we have time for.
Got it. Ola Kunle says, what could possibly be the reason for no decision after 9 months after my green card interview was done?
Lots of reasons. Your fingerprints didn't clear. They think there's fraud. You're excludable in some or inadmissible in some respect. The immigration officer fell asleep at the wheel. They lost your file. You're missing documents. I can go on and on and on and on. There's like 10,000 reasons why. The only way to find out is start asking the immigration officer and start harassing him. You can come to me, we can do it, or you can do it. Somebody's got to do it.
Ya said, what happens if someone has a misdemeanor on disorderly conduct for offensive, abusive, noisy, or obscene? They paid off the fine and they've been placed on probation for 1 year. When that expires next April, are they going to be good to file for citizenship as soon as the probation is over?
No, because you need 5 years good moral character. You can't show good moral character from probation, so it's going to be 5 years from the time probation is over.
Warsami says, after I've been deported, how long do I need to wait until I can come back to the USA legally?
Forever. When you're deported, they didn't want you here. So they don't want you back. You would need a lot of waivers depending on how you want to come back.
Philly wants to know, how does one get legal after staying the 6 months and being told that marriage is the only option? There's got to be other options than marriage, right?
Have a consultation. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, there are other options. Whether you qualify, who knows?
Oh, and Adrian gave us an update. She's a U.S. citizen. So her husband is from Ghana, came into the U.S. on a student visa.
So why you file an adjustment application?
Why
would you get
the lawyer
divorced?
tell them to get divorced?
That's the dumbest thing. I'll get him a work permit in 5 months and you get a green card.
Boom.
Right.
Brad Bernstein, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. So we're coming towards the end of our show here.
That's all I got.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
So what do we have in terms of comments of the day?
Listen, we have one from Lisa Bling Rose that says, Kimmy Kim, Brad show lets us become one big never met family.
That is very true.
Now, I actually want to arrange something, Brad, and I've not run this by you, and I don't know how you feel, but I hope you feel positively. Lisa Bling and Dawn Harriet are now the best of friends. Like, they talk offline, they have each other's phone numbers.
So
They've never met.
Go. Let's have
Can
an
we?
introduction.
Can we?
You'll be there for the.
I'll be there.
You'll be there for it.
Yes.
All right.
Okay,
ladies
wait.
and gentlemen.
I got one more.
Oh, one last.
Sorry. Jella B said, Kimberly, I'm thinking maybe you need to plan an entire family reunion for the Brad Squad.
That's more than two.
Woo!
All right.
That's a lot of people.
So, by the way, there's a late question here I see from Anita. Says, I applied for I-131 since December 2018, but I didn't receive it yet. Why? Because we're only in June of 2018. So unless you are like, that professor in Back to the Future.
Doc Brown?
Yeah, I assume she meant 2017.
Right.
You should have gotten it by now. I don't know why you didn't. But if it was 2017, you should have got it.
Glorious. That's a nice one to sneak back in.
There we have it, folks. Thanks all for watching. For those who won the T-shirt, congratulations.
We got
For
you.
those who feel you got ripped off, we'll go back and look right now and see if you won. Have a good night. So, Sam, as part of the production, we have to say this disclaimer at the end of the show. Do you mind reading it for me?
Okay, but Brad, I have to do everything around here. It's bad enough I've got to remember everything that happened on the episode from the previous day.
Forget it. I'll do it. The proceeding was information only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior successful results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein law firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easy to remember, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein, located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-529-5465. And now, conveniently located in Hartford, Connecticut on 1 Congress Street. Visit us in Connecticut or in New York at 225 Broadway. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LAWLINK. 1-800-529-5465.